topic again from our panel. This one's coming from Allie Morris.
So another area of concern when it comes to mental health is access to firearms. And New Hampshire is one of a few states that has not been sending certain mental health records to the federal criminal background check system known as the NICS. Attorney General Joe Foster has announced that in his view, a recently passed bill requires the Granite State to begin doing that. But some believe Foster is misinterpreting the law. Is he? And regardless of that answer, do you think the state should be sending mental health records for background checks? Councillor Sununu, we'll start with you.
Thank you. Look, I'm a big proponent of the Second Amendment. In this state, I think we do our firearms and gun laws pretty darn well. I do. I'd like to see constitutional carry passed. I would sign that immediately. The problem we have with this arbitrary mental health list is it opens up a whole world of confusion and privacy issues when it comes to who's classified as being mentally ill. Why are they on that list? What rights do the individuals have in terms of getting themselves off the list or arbitrating, what the issues are? So again, just casting tons of names onto this blank arbitrary list controlled by the federal government gives me pause for concern.
Mayor Gatz, the same question for you.
Well, let me tell you that if somebody's been adjudicated of mental illness in the court of law, yes, they should be sent out on a list. However, there should be an appeal process so that people have the opportunity to appeal that if in 4 or 5 years something changes. So again, if they've been adjudicated in the court of law, they should be put on that list. We had somebody here in the city of Manchester that shot 2 police officers. If they were on that list, they wouldn't have been able to buy a gun.
Senator Forrester, your thoughts on this?
I am a strong supporter of the Second Amendment, and I actually have been endorsed every term that I've served by the NRA. I believe that we have to be very careful about what we do with mental health records, and I'll give you a very quick story. I had a young woman who I know who came to me and said she had lost her mother a couple years ago, and it caused some real issues with her, and she saw a psychiatrist and for a few months until she got better. And she came to me and because she had heard about this, and she was worried that her Second Amendment rights might be taken away by this, and it was very concerning to her. She's better. She should have the right to own a gun, and she does own a gun. And so I want to be very careful about those folks like her who have gone through a process and are better, still have the right to own a gun.
And finally, Representative Edelblut, do we expand background checks to include mental health records?
Yeah, so thank you. So I also am a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. I have received an A+ rating from the New Hampshire Firearms Coalition. My next closest competitor up here has received a C. So mental illness is not a crime, and as such, individuals should not be forfeiting their constitutional rights because of that mental illness.